Hey guys, workout for Tuesday. We're going to start off with a warm-up of dive bomb push-ups and scapular wall slides. So dive bomb push-ups, if you did last week's workout, you've already done them before. What we're doing is getting in a push-up position. From here, you're going to push yourself into a downward dog position. So I'm lengthening through the hamstrings, trying to press my shoulders, my chest to the ground. From here, I'm lowering through my elbows, coming close to the ground, driving all the way up, and then I'm reversing it. So coming back down, pushing back through, all the way up in the downward dog position. Okay, 10 of those. Next thing is you're gonna come to a wall. From here, I'm gonna get myself down against the wall, wherever I'm gonna be. I want my hips against the wall, my shoulders back. If you have a flat wall, what we're trying to do is trying to get your elbows and your wrists to touch the wall. So from here, keeping my hips, my shoulders on the wall, trying to keep my elbows and my wrists, I'm going to extend up as high as I can go, bringing them back down, trying to keep your elbows and your wrists on the wall the entire time. Okay, so 3 rounds of that, 10 of each. Your next movements are, we're doing it as a giant set. You're gonna do a curl and press, push-ups, a single arm dumbbell or kettlebell row, and then we're adding a new one. It is a lat pullover laying on your back. So if you have a dumbbell, you can just do your curl and press. You can do them one arm at a time, full curl, press up overhead. You'll do all of them on one side, switch hands on the other side. If the dumbbell you have is too heavy, or the kettlebell or whatever is too heavy for that, you can grab them on the sides and you can do at the same time, curl and press. If you have a kettlebell, you can grab it here, down, curl, press, curl, press. Okay. Your next movement is just a set of push-ups. So laying flat on the ground, one big max set of push-ups, trying to keep a good plank the entire time. They're going to be strict, so we don't want to lay down. We don't want to put any weight on the ground. If you need to, you can put your hands up on a chair or something just so you can take a little bit of the weight off if you can't do a full strict push-up. But the plank on that one is really important. So that'll be a max set of push-ups. Your next one is a dumbbell or a kettlebell row. So whatever you have, you're going to get yourself strong position here, flat to the ground. Okay, I want to be kind of in a tabletop position. I don't want to be too tall. From here, I'm pulling back. Okay, so my elbow is pulling up past my body, pulling my shoulder blades back and together. So I'm trying to think about using this lat muscle here. So I'm actually driving my elbow back past the body, feeling that flex here and controlling it back out. So control all the way up, control all the way up. Okay. So your last one is a new movement. It's going to be a lat pullover. We're going to do it lying on the ground. So taking a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a plate, so whatever you have that you guys can use, you're going to take your weight laying here. We're actually going to plant the feet or have them elevated just so you can have your back flat against the ground here. But we're going to extend the arms. Okay, I'm in a crunched position. Okay, so I'm bringing my ribs, thinking about my ribs and my hips, pulling those 2 points together. From here, I'm going to extend as far back as I can with straight arms and back up. Okay, very controlled through that whole thing, and you're trying not to let your back arch. So as I come down, I want to make sure I'm trying to keep my ribs down and I'm not letting myself arch and get this big space between my back and the ground. So that's why we have the feet up, is so that you can think about literally the entire time pressing your lower back strong into the ground. Okay. So for your conditioning for time, you're going to do 30 handstand push-ups. Okay. 60 alternating kettlebell or dumbbell snatches. So from the floor each time, all the way up overhead, switch, all the way up overhead. Okay. You can switch on the way down, whatever, but dumbbell or kettlebell snatches, and then 30 handstand push-ups again. If you are not doing handstand push-ups, the scale is going to be a hand release push-up. So the hand release push-up is different than the strict push-up. The strict push-ups earlier in the day, we want you to do on a box just so you can keep that technique and keep your position in your abs. The hand release push-ups, we're going to be starting in a push-up position. You're going to come all the way down. Your weight is resting on your chest. You're going to lift your hands off the ground, push yourself back up. Now what I want to do is I really want to think about trying to keep my knees up off the ground, and I'm not totally just relaxing and laying down, right? So knees up off the ground, push. Okay. So that's it. Post your scores. We'll see you tomorrow.